Arkansas mother and her boyfriend are behind bars right now after a 5-year-old boy's body was discovered in his home.
What's going on, good people? Back at it again with another new video. If you guys like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button, man, to help your boy or girl's channel. And if you don't, kick rocks or go see my man Felix and his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure he welcome you guys with open arms. If you don't know who Felix is, let's watch my other video. This story right here, guys, really breaks my goddamn heart, man. It really breaks my heart. The headline goes, "A family share disturbing details about an Alaskan boy who was discovered dead in a box under the house." You heard that right. The little boy body was discovered in a goddamn box under the house. So ladies, before I get to that, guys, the details of this story right here is really disturbing and could be triggering. So I'm giving you guys a warning right here. It's very graphic and it should make your blood boil. It should make your blood goddamn boil. So I'm giving you guys a warning in this video. It's very disturbing once the details of what these little bastards did to this little boy and her sister.
I heard Taylor whimpering. Of course, I didn't know what was going on, and I bust through the door myself because I didn't like the whimpering. Sounded like she was hurting. Karen Rowland's son was previously married to Taylor and Blue's mother, Ashley Rowland. She says she found Taylor with serious injuries, but no sign of her grandson. She said, quote, "She had puncture wounds like scissors had poked through her head. It looked like she had been strangled around the neck, bite marks on her legs, several fractured ribs we found out, and an old injury to her leg. And it looked like it had been fractured before that didn't grow back correctly." Rowland also says her granddaughter also told her her mother's boyfriend, Nathan Bridges, threw boiling water on her. Rowland says she rushed the girl to the hospital with several injuries, including 2nd and 3rd degree burns on her arms, chest, and feet.
As a parent, how can you condone somebody abusing your child like that, man? How do you condone somebody abusing your child like that? Or did you participate in it? Because apparently you did. Because if your son got abused and died and you knew that he's dead and he's outside the house and you put him in a goddamn box and leave him there, then you went in the house and then start torturing the fucking sister by putting hot water, boiling hot water, pouring it on her, and then taking a goddamn scissors and he stabbed her in the fucking head and gave her broken ribs by punching her or whatever the guys did to her. And as a mother or the parents, you did nothing about that? How the fuck do you sleep at night, man? How do you sleep at night? And that your goddamn son is outside in the fucking backyard under the house in a goddamn box. And your fucking daughter is inside begging for her fucking life. And you did nothing to fucking protect them, man. How do you sleep at night? How?
Multiple broken ribs, burns, and more. She also says her grandson was found in a wooden box in this home behind me. Her grandson would have turned 6 years old just a couple days ago.
And then you guys are wondering, where is the real father in all this story? Well, I've done research a few times. The real father came to the house, but this fucking boyfriend pulled a gun on him. So that's why the real father is not really in the picture. They were married, they got divorced, and she decided to move on with her life, which is fine, with this guy right here. So while the father trying to do stuff legally to go behind the scenes, it didn't happen fast enough, man, because he lost a goddamn son, and now his daughter is in critical condition, man. Because these little scumbag right here decided they didn't really care about the goddamn life. And the only reason why they found out about it, because the grandmother came to the house and heard the daughter in distress. So the grandmother came back and got the whole goddamn town to come get her back.
More family members went to the home in Morrow that day and confronted the mother and her boyfriend, who Rowland says eventually confessed. The two reportedly called Blue's death an accident. Authorities found little Blue's body later that night.
At that point, the town should have beat that guy an inch of his goddamn life and the mother and light both of them on fucking fire. And then another court in America would convict them, man. This shit is just too goddamn sad. So parents out there, if you guys divorce or break up and you gotta have kids together and you gotta move on with your life, that's cool. Vet your partner. Vet your partner. And if you see any signs of abuse while you're there, hey man, get the hell up out of there. Because if your partner is abusing your kids like that, little kids like that, it's only going to end one way. Only going to end one way. And at that point, it's going to be too late because you didn't take the proper step to protect your goddamn kids. If you don't want your kids, like in this story, and the grandmother does, just give the kids to the grandmother. Go on with your goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? Go on with your goddamn life. But instead, your fucking son is dead, and your daughter is going to end up in critical goddamn condition. For these, oh my god, this shit got my fucking blood out boiling, man. Do that to a little fucking boy and girl, man. You gotta pick on somebody your own goddamn size. I hope when you go to jail, I hope the inmates found out what you guys do and beat you guys an inch of you guys' fucking life every day of your goddamn dying days, man.